Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Esther Tania. If you haven't been here before, I upload healthy videos, what I eat in a day videos, and cruelty-free beauty as well. I am a holistic nutritionist and I've been a nutritionist for 3 years now, and I have lots of clients who come to me specifically because they want to better their digestion, which in turn will help them keep a flat stomach because you don't have gas and bloating. If you are someone who suffers from gas and bloating, I promise you my tips are going to help you. Tip number 1 is to drink more water. I drink at least 3 liters of water a day. Now there's a few reasons why you should drink water. Water helps to flush out your system. It helps to flush out your intestines, which means that if you have any backed up digested food in your intestines, which will cause gas and bloating, water is going to help flush that out and it will help you go to the bathroom easier. If you drink water as soon as you wake up in the morning, it's just going to help you go to the bathroom way easier than not drinking water or drinking fruit juice or something that is unhealthy, has sugar, and has been pasteurized. Drinking water is going to also wake up your organs, it's going to wake up your body, it's going to give you, oh god, that's so loud. It's going to give you better digestion. It's also going to help your skin. It's going to help keep you trim. There are so many benefits to drinking water. I like adding lemon to my water, and it's just something really easy and simple and cheap to do. If you drink at least 3 liters of water, you are going to see such a big difference in your gas and your bloating. Tip number 2 is to drink probiotics. Incorporating probiotics into your diet is essential for someone who has bad digestion or if you suffer from gas and bloating. I want to say something. Gas and bloating happen because you have bad digestion. It goes hand in hand, and you need to correlate the two things because you can't have a nice flat stomach without proper nutrition and digestion. It's gotta happen together, otherwise you're gonna have bad gas and bloating. I learned this the hard way, which is why I got into nutrition. I began to drink probiotics and it began to help me slowly, but after a few weeks of drinking even after a few days, but after 2 weeks of drinking probiotics, I felt so much better. I had better digestion. I wasn't getting as gassy. Drinking probiotics also aid in the good bacteria in your gut, which help to break down all of that food. So you constantly want to be helping out the good bacteria in your body and killing off all of the bad bacteria in your guts. Sorry, I'm saying body, but I'm talking about specifically the good bacteria in your stomach. You need to multiply all of that good bacteria, and a good way of doing that, or easy way of doing that, is by incorporating a probiotic. Tip number 3 is to cut down on your sodium intake. This means cutting out table salt and replacing that with pink Himalayan salt. Tablespoon pink Himalayan salt has a lot less sodium than table salt. Now that is something really important if you cook for yourself. Just replace the table salt and include pink Himalayan salt. Salt causes water retention in your body, which is gonna make you think you look fat, but really you're just bloated. I'm gonna give you guys an example, and I'll make this quick. You went out last night, you had beers, you had pizza, you had chicken wings, God, I hope not. But you just had really salty food, you had beer, and then the next morning you wake up and you can tell you look more bloated. Your eyes are puffy, your face is puffy, your stomach is really bloated and puffy and hard. That is because you had a lot of salt, and your body is now retaining all of that, and it's gonna bloat you, it's gonna make you feel bad. You're just gonna hate yourself for having had all of that salty food the night before. So increasing your water intake will help with that bloating, but also taking out salt from your diet is really going to help you keep your body more trim. It's going to help you avoid all of that inflammation that is not good for you. Tip number 4 is to cut back or eliminate dairy and meat. I promise you guys, I know this is hard. This is something that a lot of people struggle with, and when they ask me, how are you vegan? I just say I just am. I know so much information. I've educated myself. I know why it's good for my body, and I know why it's good for the environment and the animals. There is no reason why we as humans need to eat meat and dairy. We are not designed to break that down. We are not designed to digest that. And that means that once you begin to ingest flesh and you chew it, your stomach doesn't have the power to digest all of that food. So you're left with chunks of flesh in your intestines, which cannot pass, and that causes putrefaction. It's just backing up in your intestines, and it's going to cause putrefaction, which just means that all of that food is rotting in your intestines. That is making you sick, that is causing bad bacteria, it's a breeding ground for disease, and it's just so unhealthy. If you cut back on dairy, your skin will look better, your entire body will just be functioning a lot better. It will also help if you have body odor, people who have bad breath, people who just suffer from bad smells. I promise you, cutting back on dairy is going to change a lot of that. I knew a lot of people in school who had bad breath or body odor, and their diets were really, really bad. Their diet represented what they looked like and what they smelled like. And that's not me being mean, it was just the reality of the situation. You are what you eat, that is so true, and if you have a healthy diet, you will feel so much better. Tip number 5 is to include a green smoothie into your diet. Every single day I have a green smoothie. It can vary as to what ingredients I'm going to put into it. The smoothie that you're seeing right now is my basic green smoothie. It is my favorite one. It is so delicious. I have a way of making it where I love it, my family loves it, and we just feel so much better for drinking it. Green smoothies in the morning are going to help alkalize your body. It's going to help with your digestion. It's going to help you go to the bathroom, and it's also going to move all of the food you might have stuck from the night before. And it's just going to help you evacuate easier. It's going to alkalize your body. I don't know if I said that already, but it's just going to do wonders to your body. There are so many benefits to drinking green smoothies. Just having good essential nutrients, vitamins, minerals as soon as you wake up will help your body so much. And they're going to help move things along, which means it's going to help keep your stomach flat. Tip number 6 is to not eat past 7 p.m. It is fundamental to let your stomach digest its food at least 3 hours before you go to sleep. So let's say you have dinner at 7 and you plan on going to sleep at 11. That is plenty of time for your stomach to digest all of the food that is in there and hopefully start passing it through so that when you wake up in the morning, you have your liter of water, you start drinking your green smoothie, you're going to want to go to the bathroom right away. I promise you. That is going to help your digestion so much. It's going to help keep your stomach flat, and it's just going to make you feel a lot better. Once you wake up in the morning, after giving your body all of that time to digest, sleep and rest, drink water, you're gonna feel so good when you wake up. You look in the mirror and you're gonna be like, oh my god, why is my stomach so flat? It is gonna be flat because it's empty. Think about it this way. Your body is full of energy. Your body needs energy in order for all of its organs to function. It is essential to let your stomach rest so that all of that energy can be replenished for the next day. So if you give yourself that time to digest your food, you go to sleep, you wake up with an empty stomach, you go to the bathroom, and then you're fresh. You can start off your day, you have your water, your smoothie, and you're just gonna feel so amazing, I promise you. Tip number 7 is to do ab exercises when you wake up. You can also do ab exercises at night. I know that it might be a little bit harder, but trust me, I always like doing ab exercises as soon as I wake up because that is when my stomach is the flattest, and that's the optimal time to work your core so that you have that muscle memory throughout your day. And that way, if you're sitting at your job or you're at work, whatever you may be doing, and then you feel a little bit sore and you're like, hey, yeah, I remembered, I did those exercises, and then maybe you remember to just tighten your muscles for a little bit throughout your day. It's gonna help define your core, it's gonna help keep your stomach smaller, and it's gonna give you a cinched waist. There's something called stomach vacuums, which I practice every single day. That has been a huge help to really strengthening my core, and it's just gonna give you a much smaller stomach. It's gonna help tighten up all those muscles, and it's gonna help your back if you have back issues as well. I promise you, if you do this, you are going to feel a difference. You just are. There is no way around it. If you do this, you are gonna start noticing you have a flatter stomach, you're gonna lose weight, your skin is gonna look better, your hair is gonna look better, your breath is gonna smell better, your stomach will function optimally if you incorporate these things into your everyday lifestyle, into your routine. Even if you start with 3 of the tips, or 4, whatever, however many you can do, I promise you guys will see a difference and you will thank me later. If you guys want more tips, please let me know down in the comments so that I can make a part 2 to this, because I have lots more tips. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up. It's right there, just click on it right now because it helps my channel out. And I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be very soon. Bye!